Welcome back to Naturally Spiritual, and I hope you have taken time on this beautiful Sunday and enjoyed the day.
Rested, reflected, get your mind right for this upcoming work week.
Right, right. So, we're going to come to you today and we're going to talk about, meeting people where they are.
just accepting.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
just accept, that you can't change people. You
Hmm.
might can be their motivation to change them, but
Right.
you can't change them per se, right?
Right. You never be and look, you can die trying and you can get all frustrated in a relationship trying to want them to be what you want them to be. But
Right,
sometimes you're gonna have to meet people where they are,
right.
and they may not be there yet, but they will get there,
Right.
with time.
Look, with that, like I said, with that encouragement and
Right.
motivation from you, right?
Right, because one thing I've learned a long time ago, you can't make a grown folk do what a grown folk don't want to do,
Right,
and
right,
you can't make them not want to do what they want to do. So
right,
you have to meet them where they are and
right.
accept them for where they are,
Mm-hmm.
right then and there, and you be the one who, instead of just always nagging and always pushing and
Right.
always nagging and pushing, unless you're being a motivator, but even
Mm-hmm.
at that point, at that time, that can sometimes be nerve wracking for
Right,
people,
right.
so just, be where they are, and adapt together,
Mm-hmm.
move together,
Right.
that kind of things, I'm not saying go look for that man that's on the corner just because you want a man and want to be married. Just go take him
Just go
over.
get any old
Yeah,
body.
anybody saying, but I
Look.
know I can change him.
Right,
Because you're
right.
gonna be left with a lot of
Headache,
and heartache,
tears, look,
right?
unnecessary. Look, cause we quick to put everything on the devil, right?
Right.
You can't give devil credit for stuff that you putting yourself in, right?
Right. Because if he sit back looking at it, I didn't do
I
it, but
didn't do
I'll
it.
take the
I'll take
credit.
the credit.
Yeah.
Look,
So
I'll help you out now. Look,
right. So
they opened the door for this one. I
right.
step right on into this one
Right. Look, he
easily.
sitting back watching with popcorn like I have a thing to do with this. However,
Right.
they giving me credit, so I'll gladly take it. But
Right.
yes, I'm just not saying, in relationships in general,
Right.
people just angry because that person isn't where you think they should be,
Mm-hmm.
and it just becomes an argument, or it just becomes you have such great disdain for a person
Right.
because they're not doing what you expect them to be
Mm-hmm.
able to do, or that you want them to do.
Right. And even in the workplace, and
Right.
you might do things one way and watching someone else do them in a totally different way.
Mm-hmm.
Now they
Now,
may
if they're a slacker, now you have a
now
right
there's
to
a
be
difference,
mad.
right? There's a
Yeah.
difference, but you have to because, like, for instance, for our team,
Mm-hmm.
we all teach the same lesson, but we teach it in different ways. That
Right.
doesn't mean that my way is any more right than the next
That's
person's
so
way,
true.
vice versa.
Right.
So you just have to meet, like you said, meet people where they are,
Mm-hmm.
and hope that the expected end is greater than where you started, right?
Right. That's so true. Yeah. So like we're saying it, like personal relationships, your work relationships, just relationships in general.
Right.
And I mean, even if it's not maybe church relationships
Mm-hmm.
the same way, because I know some people be like, oh, they don't have it, or it doesn't take all that. But
Right.
the person who's doing all that feels like it takes all that.
Right.
And you can't necessarily say the ones who aren't doing what you're
Mm-hmm.
doing,
Mm-hmm.
just didn't right. And if somebody come to you and they want
Right.
to be where
And
you
they
are, or if
they
they
are
need the
asking
help,
you,
yeah, because
right.
it's each one can teach one and make this thing easier.
Right,
You can't
sister.
just say just because they aren't there that they are less qualified or they are less worthy.
Or they won't get there, because
Right.
even in Matthew's the 5th chapter, the 41st verse, it tells us, and whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twain.
Mhm.
So that means that sometimes they may be willing to go one, and
Right.
if they ask you for your help, be willing to help, help
Mhm.
that person and go that second mile,
Right.
or whatever it is that you need, that they need to get to the finish line.
Exactly.
And especially if you've already been there, you know what it takes. They don't know.
Right.
So you with your help, they can get there, right?
Right.
So just be that person who someone can call on. And I know sometimes that get tiresome, right?
Right.
But still, if you're helping people, you're going to find your strength, right?
That's so true. And then you think about, we've heard this time and time again, in a church setting. come as you are. It's not necessarily in the Bible. However, you have to understand that concept. You know, people aren't. If people were born ready,
Mhm.
if people were, you know,
Right.
there would be no need for preparation. There would be
Right.
no need for people to actually grow.
Right.
You know, so accept people and they'll get there, you know,
Right.
with time. So
Right.
that's one of those instances where you have to give time
Mhm.
to let people grow and let people become.
Look, so here's the next question. How much time, right?
Now, I'm not saying, you know, because they have to be fruitful, they have to show some
Right,
progress,
some
you know,
progress.
or whatever. But if you're finding yourself 3, 4, 5 years revisiting the same thing
Right.
over and over and over,
Let
you
it
have
go.
to say, I gave
can't,
it a
look,
chance.
I can't help you.
You're
Look.
right, yeah. So, you know, in the
Look, try
natural,
Jesus, because I can't
right.
help
So in the
you.
natural, you say I can't, but in the spiritual, you better say, try Jesus.
Try
you know,
Jesus,
right?
right? Because it's all intertwined.
It's all intertwined. So we hope on this Sunday that we touch you in some way, you
Right.
know. So help somebody, or if you need the help, you know, reach out for the help.
Right.
Regardless, and we're calling on you for help. You know, we ask that you can like us,
Share us,
you know, talk to us, leave us some comments,
and hit that subscribe button.
Happy Sunday.